Some people don't break you by force. They break you by confusion. Watch closely, because these mind tricks work on almost everyone without them even noticing. 1. The "I know" response, a silent power move. When most people apologize, they expect one of two things: forgiveness or reassurance. So when someone responds with "I know" instead of "it's okay," something strange happens in your mind. Your brain freezes, because that answer doesn't close the situation, it extends it. It places you beneath them. It signals that they're the judge and you're the one seeking approval. Psychologically, this triggers what therapists call status disorientation, a moment when your social rank feels unclear. Humans hate unclear status. Your brain instantly starts replaying the situation, trying to regain balance, trying to figure out what you did wrong, and more importantly, what they're thinking. This is why that two-word phrase sticks in your mind long after the conversation, not because it's rude, but because it shifts the power dynamic without raising the voice at all. 2. Staring at your shoes, a disarming distraction. When someone talks to you, they expect eye contact, facial reactions, or at least some small cues to show you're listening. But when someone deliberately avoids your eyes and stares at your shoes, your brain starts panicking. It searches for a reason. Is something wrong? Do I look strange? Why are they looking there? Am I standing weird? This triggers self-monitoring mode, a mental state where your brain becomes hyper-focused on how you appear rather than what you're saying. People in self-monitoring mode over-explain, lose confidence, ramble, apologize unnecessarily, feel judged without knowing why. All because the expected social pattern, eye contact, has been disrupted. It's not about the shoes. It's about creating a tiny, uncomfortable silence inside your mind that grows with every second. 3. You remind me of someone I used to hate. The sentence that echoes. There are sentences you forget in seconds, and then there are sentences that rent space in your head for days. One of them is, "You remind me of someone I used to hate." The sentence alone doesn't give your brain enough information. Who was the person? Why did they hate them? What similarities are they seeing in you? Is it your voice, your face, your behavior? Are they warning you, testing you, or manipulating you? Your mind becomes a projector, filling in the missing details. This is called cognitive ambiguity pressure. Your brain cannot rest when a meaning is unclear, so it keeps searching for answers, replaying the sentence, trying to decode the hidden message. The smile afterward makes it 10 times worse, because the smile suggests that they know something you don't, and humans hate being the only one in the dark. 4. Why do you always do that with your hands? The trap of self-consciousness. There is a psychological trick that works almost every time, making someone aware of a body part they weren't thinking about. The moment you draw attention to it, even with a fake observation, the brain reacts instantly. Someone says, "Why do you always do that with your hands?" Even if you weren't doing anything, your mind launches into panic. What did I do? Do I look nervous? Is it weird? Do they think I'm lying? Your brain becomes your own enemy. Because self-consciousness is one of the fastest ways to disrupt someone's confidence. Your mind stops focusing on the conversation and starts focusing on yourself. You're no longer expressing, you're controlling. You're no longer speaking naturally, you're editing yourself in real time. This is how people lose arguments without realizing why. Not because the other person was right, but because their brain was too busy fighting itself to respond. 5. Looking behind someone mid-conversation, the anxiety spark. This one is disturbingly effective because it taps into a primal instinct, the fear of being watched. You're talking to someone, and suddenly their eyes shift behind you with concern, just for a second. Then they act like nothing happened. Your survival brain wakes up immediately. Is someone behind me? Is something happening? What did they see? Should I turn around? You feel a tiny jolt of danger, even if you don't turn your head. This is called micro-threat activation, a psychological response where your body prepares for danger before your logic even understands what's happening. Your heartbeat rises, your breathing changes, your attention scatters. And even after everything returns to normal, something inside you stays alert. That's why you keep checking over your shoulder for minutes, sometimes longer. The physical world didn't change, your mind did.